Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make a paper tank just like this one here. This is a model made up of 3 pieces and doesn't require any glue. The step-by-step process is relatively easy. With a bit of patience, you'll likely achieve a very good result. The only material needed is a whole A4 sheet. First of all, we need to cut this sheet into 2 pieces. To do this, we can fold the paper in half. Then unfold it, and cut or tear the paper at this fold we've made. Now that the paper is divided into 2 rectangles, let's divide one of the halves into 2 as well. As before, just fold to make a middle mark. And then cut or tear the paper. With the paper divided into these 3 parts, we can begin making the first piece with the larger part. If your paper has only one colored side, start with the color facing down. First, let's mark an X on each of the sides. Starting from the right, let's bring the edge down, folding the first diagonal. Unfold. Then fold the right side up, folding the opposite diagonal. And now we have an X marked on the right side. Repeat the same step on the left. With these marks on both sides of the paper, let's turn it over and fold each of these X marks in half. Unfold both and fold the paper in half horizontally. Unfold this. Flip the paper over again. And using the marks we've made, close each of the sides. To do this, just push the edge towards the center, like this, closing the top and bottom sides. And now you have a triangle. Make everything as straight as you can. Repeat with the left side. Again, just close the paper to make a triangular layer. Finishing this on both sides, we will fold these triangular layers upwards. And fold the bottom side to the middle. Now bring the middle layers down and repeat the same step with the top side. open the triangular layers as before. And that's the result for now. Next step, let's fold the two corners of this triangle to the right. Then do the same on the other side, folding the corners to the left. To make the next step easier, let's rotate the paper in this position. And now we need to fold the corners of these layers to the middle. You can first mark the center by bringing the top corner down, like this. Then fold the right corner to the mark we just made in the middle. Fold the other side in the same way. Next, to create a lock, we'll slightly open up this folded space here, this pocket, and put this top corner inside. Like this. Same thing on the other side. After finishing this step, with the paper in this position, let's bend the paper a little and then fit one end into the other. To do this, place the larger corner of the right side underneath and these two remaining corners between the layers of the left side. Now just push one side into the other, fitting it all the way in. Depending on the type of the paper used, this may take a bit longer. Once that's done, let's flatten both sides, folding more or less the same amount of paper on each direction. Then with this piece in this position, let's fold the four corners. Unfold the four corners. Then from the other side, we'll open each of the corners and push them inside to reverse the paper. Repeat the same with all four corners, trying to make them as equal as possible. Then with the paper now in this position, Let's open the bottom side, folding the first layer up. Same with the top side. Then fold the remaining layers, dividing them roughly in half. With these folds made, let's unfold each one just slightly, making them perpendicular to the main part. And we have the first piece of the tank. This piece takes longer, the others are much easier. To make the next piece, take one of the remaining papers, and with the main color facing down, first fold in half horizontally. Unfold it. Then fold the bottom and top edges to the middle. Turn it over. And just like before, let's mark an X on each of the sides. Start by bringing the right side down. Reinforce this layer first. And then fold the remaining corner. Unfold this. Repeat this logic by folding up. Now we have an X on the right side. Do the same with the left. With these diagonals done, turn it over. And as before, fold each of the X's in half. Start with the right one. And then the left one. Unfold both. Turn it over again. And using these marks we've made, let's close each of the sides like a triangle. With that done, let's close the triangles upwards. Fold the bottom side to the middle. Bring the triangles down. Fold the top side. And open up the triangles. Rotate in this position And only on the top side, let's fold these two new diagonals. To do this, simply bring the right diagonal to the middle, and then the left diagonal to the middle as well. Now with the paper in this position, let's slightly curve or bend the larger side and insert the left tips between the layers on the right side. Fit the paper all the way through and then flatten the remaining part. The second part is ready. To make the last one, the tank barrel, it's even simpler. We just have to roll up the paper making a cylinder. You can use this entire piece of paper if you want, but I think the barrel gets too long, so I recommend removing a piece of the last part. I'll fold about a quarter of the paper here. And then discard this part. You can fold a bit more or less, or you can even use the entire paper and then cut as needed at the end. Anyway, with our remaining paper, let's roll it up from the shorter side. To avoid using glue, I recommend you first do this to one direction, then undo, and repeat on the opposite direction. Once finished, we'll have a paper cylinder just like this one. The last step now is to assemble the three pieces. To assemble, we first need to close up these flaps here on the larger part. Then we'll close the second part in this direction. As you can see, down here we have these two pockets, these two slots. Now we need to insert the flaps of the larger piece into these pockets. Just like this. Then adjust everything, fix whatever is necessary. And finally we need to put the tank barrel into this space here, between these three layers. Adjust the second piece a bit, shaping it according to the desired result. Our paper tank is ready! We just did this all using just one sheet of paper, and at no point we used glue. I hope you were able to make it. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time!